Yes, man. Welcome to Rastar Dream Production. You don't know, say. This is Letter to Africa Kulaman introduction. Listen to this. Booyaka, booyaka, kaminem Kulaman now. Anything you do, cause you know, semi-champion now. Booyaka, booyaka, kaminem Kulaman now. Now you know you never can resist me, champ. Booyaka, booyaka, kaminem Kulaman now. Anything you do, cause you know, semi-champion now. Booyaka, booyaka, kaminem Kulaman now. Now you know you never can. Come on, everybody, we have to walk out.
Hi everyone, welcome to Rastar Dream Production. My name is Kolaman. I'm a reggae artist. I'm from Nigeria, from Anambra State, Nigeria. And today I'm having a one-on-one with the Rastar Dream Production. Yeah. Actually, the name Kolaman started way back when I was in Nigeria, when I was in secondary school. It was just in a class, and we had a sports teacher who was teaching us about handball game, and he said that the father of handball game is called Conrad Coach, and this name was flipping in my ear, and I was writing it on my desk, and the next teacher was coming. She was asking a question, and she said, "Conrad Coach," and asking you, and everybody was looking like, "Who is Conrad Coach?" And she said, "You, Michael, you are Conrad Coach." I said, "Why?" She said, because I saw it on your desk," and everybody, it was like fun, and it was like funny, and people started laughing, and later on my friends started calling me Conrad Coach, and due to some problems people are having in pronunciation, some of my friends, instead of saying Conrad Coach with this R, they say Cola Coach with the L. So I accepted it. It was not a problem for me. And so you see how it went from Conrad Coach to Cola Coach. And after my secondary school, I went to a high institution, IMT Enugu, where I actually started performing on stage, and now changed the name Cola Coach to Kolaman, because Kolaman has more meaning, is more meaningful to the kind of music I do, and it has also more possibilities of rhyming to my text. So it was now from Cola Coach to Kolaman. And up till now, some of my secondary school mates still call me Cola Coach. Yeah. So this is where Kolaman comes from. Kolaman, you can still explain it in another kind of way, because it has two different kind of meaning. First, it was from way back from my secondary school. And second is Kolaman. In Igbo land, there's something we call kola nut, which is being given to some if visitors comes to your house. You break the kola nut. Normally the elders, they pray on it and ask God for blessings and for wish for the futures and everything before they can break it and share it to many people, which is normally bitter. Yeah. So in Europe, normally the white people, they will ask you to make a coffee for you. They make for you a coffee, which is like welcoming the guest. And in China, I think the Chinese people, they make a Chinese tea, a very small Chinese tea. I don't know what it's called, what this tea is called. So if it comes to musically, Kolaman, instead of now giving you this kola nut, or I give you music as kola. So this is how Kolaman can be explained. Yeah, I do reggae music, and I also do some kind of African kind of rhythm, which is also has a reggae background and reggae influence. Yeah, but mainly I do reggae music or raga or hip hop raga. Everything is mixed up. It depends on what kind of influence that comes at the time this music is being written. Yeah, I started singing since I was around 14 years old, and actually during my secondary school I used to sing a lot of mime a lot of music from many artists like Raskimono, Olix Willie Key, and someone like Magic Fashek. I used to sing and mime their songs in the class. So, and people tell me that yeah, you can do well if you choose music as a career. Some of my friends told me, and they say that the first thing they notice is my voice, my deep voice, and most of them said that my voice sounds like someone who is talking. Like a voice coming out from radio stations. So it was for me like a compliment, and this was influencing me a lot to go on and encouraging me a lot to go on and in a musical direction. And apart from that, in my family, my dad was a DJ way back, in local kind of DJ. He was playing. He started in our town to play records in the weddings and ceremonies and something like that. And my mom was a songwriter. She was writing songs for gospel songs, and yeah. So music really runs in the family. So I started singing. Actually, when I started writing my own songs, if I may say, when I finished secondary school, I formed a group with a guy called Matthew. We called ourselves Shandy's Reggae Band, but we couldn't we couldn't come out with any album because there was a lot of lack of sponsorship, and yeah. But we did a lot of demos. We did a lot of songwriting. One thing is funny. I could remember the first time I wrote my own. I wrote my own song, and I brought it to Matty, and I was singing it for him, and he started laughing. He started laughing at me and said that the songs has no typical meaning. That everything seems so empty, and we were laughing at it. But I was like, this was like a challenge for me. And I went back. He asked me to go back and try to do my homework well. So I went home again and tried to rewrite the song in another kind of way. And the next day I came back, and he was like, wow, this is good, and you really tried in your first songwriting. And ever since then I went on and on and on till today. I'm still writing my own songs and composing them and everything. We went to Genesis Studio, Abia State, in about to record some songs, some demos. We went also to Emi Records in Keja, Lagos, to record some songs. But later on we couldn't. We were searching for sponsorship for some possibilities to bring the album out, but it was not possible because it seems like nobody was paying really attention to our group at this time, and we didn't know a lot of people we can go and talk with. So after some time, Matthew decided to break up, to stop the group, and he went back to his profession, which is a photographer. So I went on. It was during this time I went to high institution, IMT. There I met a guy called Black Mamba. Black Mamba is a raga artist. He has a wonderful voice and he has a very big talent, and sometimes I back him up and sometimes I do my own thing. And he encouraged me a lot because he saw the talent in me, the voice and everything. I could remember the first time after my performance he came to me and introduced himself, and first thing he told me, he said, you have a very good voice. You can do much better if you train your voice and try to build up your talent and your style, but you have a good style. So this was like a big compliment for me. And yeah, this was when I started performing on stage. I started writing songs, singing in front of people, and yeah. I would say that my inspirations it comes from God, comes from Jah, because Jah is everything. He is the owner of all talents, and He is the creator of all things. And yeah, because I cannot say that the ability to write songs, to write music that affects other people is what someone can do on his own. This is what that comes from God spiritually, because there's many times I can write these songs, and later on if I look back at it, I start wondering if it's me who really wrote this song. So I give all thanks to God, I give all thanks to Jah for all the talents and all the inspirations He has given me. I also get my inspirations from what is happening in my life. I always try to express myself through my music, you know, to try to say out or to speak out what is going on around me and around my community, around my environment, and around my life, everything that I see every day, what is going on around the world. And I try to make a change in my own kind of way through my music, to bring my message to people, to preach. Because in this part of in this world, it's not everybody that must be a pastor or a preacher. You can be changing the world through your talent, even if it's football or even if it's through acting or if it's through music or anything. I believe that talent can affect people. The way you live every day can affect people, even in your work. You can be a preacher in different kind of way. You can be a Jah messenger in different kind of way. So I try to pass a positive message along to the people through my music. Writing songs. I love to write new songs, and I love to record in the studio. I love recording. You can call me a studio mouse. Yeah, because studio, you can leave me in the studio for 3 days and I will not complain, because this is where I see my whole being, my whole future, and what I want to do in this world is music. So if anytime I'm in the studio, I feel at home, because I love working in the studio. I love to record and come out with the new songs, and each new songs I write is like it's like a newborn baby for me. So I have to pamper it and nurture it and cherish it. I love watching films, home videos, Nigerian films. I love to watch action films. I love to watch reality TVs to see what is going on around the world. I love to watch CNN because it's enlightening you more about what is going on around different countries and what is going on around you and around the world. To watch music videos, American music videos, Jamaican music videos, because I love also to make videos. All my videos, I do it by myself. I edit it by myself, and that's why I set up the Rastar Dream Production, because I noticed that the only way to go more forward in your life, or to go faster in your life, is to try to do things by yourself. You try to learn. Don't always depend on people, because if you depend on people, these people have also the time, their own time, you know, and they will not want to use their time and use with your time together, you know. So if you can do your things by yourself, this is where you bring out yourself, your whole being, and do it the way you want it, and you see that things go more faster in your life and whatever you are doing. So my songs, my music, I do 90% of them by myself. The videos, I do it by myself. I love doing videos. I love doing the videos. I was also doing videos from other people like T. Nelson, the Better Life video. Rastar Dream Production is set up to help young talented artists in Austria, because many people doesn't have possibilities to record in the studios. They don't have possibilities to sponsor their video shooting. They don't have possibilities of composing an instrument. So I came up with the Rastar Dream Production to see how I can help myself and help my fellow Africans who are based here in Austria. And in the future, I plan also to bring Rastar Dream Production to Nigeria, because I noticed that there are many talents in Nigeria. There are many talents all around Africa, and most of these talents doesn't have possibilities. I could also remember the experience I had when I was in Nigeria, when I didn't have a chance for recording or possibilities for recording, because most of these recordings are very expensive, and now people doesn't record demo anymore. You just go to studio, you pay a huge amount of money, and you just go straight and record straight. Some artists might be good in recording their songs straight, but some artists need also to record a demo to see how they sound like, to see if they can change something. You have to listen to it over and over again to see what you can change to make it sound better. So that's why Rastar Dream Production is a small production company. Now we have registered as a record label. In the future, we will operate as a record label, as promotional company for local artists, as a marketing company. So I hope that the dream will be realized, because I believe in Jah, that Jah is watching over us, and He's there to give us His blessings. I can remember the first time I performed in Austria. It was 2001. It was a German in our German school where I was learning German language. Our teachers decided that we would do an end of the year party, and they were asking if someone can do something to entertain the students. So I rose up my hand and I said, I can sing, I can do some kind of freestyle and some kind of music, singing, and she said, okay, yeah, so we invite you. And I formed, during this time I had a small band which is called Shandy Reggae Band, because when I left Africa for Europe, I came here and I tried to start again from where I stopped in Africa. So I formed a band. We were about 4 guys that came together and said, okay, let's form a band, and we named it Shandy's Reggae Band. But this band didn't last, because there was a limited of time for everyone, because everybody was trying to settle down, trying to find a job and many things. But it was nice the first time we performed, because the reaction from the people and in this place was encouraging. So I said to myself, no matter what happened, I still go on. So when this band was stopped, when we went our separate ways, I still go on my own way and try to do my own things and record my songs, continue writing songs. It was nice, and up to date, I have performed in many places. I have performed like Prosy Festival. I have performed like Kenya Level Festival, music competition. There are many places I have performed that I cannot even count them anymore. I cannot remember them anymore, because it was many. And I have also performed in many clubs, like vibration clubs, like reggae clubs and reggae clubs. And yeah, also like Bear Club. I was singing with Ricky Tick, reggae band, and yeah. The reaction always, and the encouragement, and the way people react is very encouraging. So yeah, I will enter Niger as soon as I get the green light, because yeah, I've been waiting for the green light. Now the light is red, so I've been waiting for it to turn pink, then it turns green. If you know what I mean, then I'll come down to Nigeria to promote my music, my album Letter to Africa, which is now some of the videos have been playing on the TV stations like MBI, like Galaxy TV, and most of many new TV stations that I don't even know about it, but I get many informations that people like the song, especially In the Light and Can You Feel. And right now, Letter to Africa video, we just finished it last week. It's coming to your TV station, so you better watch out for Letter to Africa, which is the title track of my first album. It's called Letter to Africa, so you have to watch out. And the album is soon in the market. You have to go there and grab your copy. No matter what people say, no matter how people criticize you, try to use this criticism to in a positive way, see it as positivity, because this can only make you stronger. Because one thing I believe is that even if people talk good about you, or even if people talk bad about you, you are someone. Someone is always someone people are talking about, whether it's negative or whether it's positive. So keep it up, never give it up, and go there, do your thing. Try to be original, try to be emotional, put all your emotion to your music. Don't do music as like having fun, unless if you want to do music as having fun. If you want to do it as having fun, that one is apart. But if you want to use music as a career, if you know you're talented spiritually, physically, emotionally, everything, you have to put yourself to it and try to work hard. Try to use what is happening in your life on your lyrics, because people can easily feel you. Don't try to copy other people. Don't try to be like Coleman. Don't try to be like Two-Face, because you can only be like Two-Face once. You might just copy an artist, and the next moment you don't know what to sing anymore, because this is not coming from you, because you cannot give what you don't have. You can only give out what you have. So try to be original, try to use your own style. If people say your style is whack, don't listen to them, do your own thing. You must get fans out there who will appreciate what you do, and before you know it, the sky is the limit. Peace, man. It was a very, very challenging video, and it was also a lot of fun. We shot it here in Vienna, and we tried to make it look like African video, something that is shot in Africa. So we used some videos and some pictures as the background, like African pictures as the background, so that we can get the real picture of what we are talking about. Actually, Letter to Africa is talking about a son. It's like a son and a mother. The mother is Africa, and the son is in faraway country like Europe, like me, for example. And I was trying to write a letter to my mom in Africa, telling her how much I love her and how much I miss her, and telling her that I appreciate that and I'm very proud of her for being my mother. Now I'm talking about mother, I'm talking about Africa as motherland, if you know what I mean. So at the same time trying to express my sadness about how people misuse Africa and how people steal away many treasuries from Africa, and how at the same time trying to explain, trying to express how beautiful Africa is and how beautiful it can be if it's not this corruption and the government and everything, corrupt government and everything, and how they take all the money from Africa and bring it to Europe and put it in a bank, and the people here use it to develop their country. White people, the children are dying in Africa, doesn't have a good water to drink, doesn't have a good road, doesn't have money to go to school. The economy is going down every day, and people are dying of hunger. A lot of criminals are coming out because there's no possibility to find a job, there's no possibility to go to school. The first day of the video, Letter to Africa, we really had a lot of fun, and it was fun. And this is what I mean about the passion of doing, working on a video. I did the video with a friend of mine who has a movie company called Zeb Production, and we used to work hand in hand if there's a big project like this, and we come together, put the ideas together, and try to come up with something. So on this day, it was very nice. We shot it in a blue background so that we can have the possibility to change anything we want graphically. And the girls were so nice, so much into it, and they danced very well, and I was very happy. They were very happy. Everybody was having fun. And also the friends from mine, like someone like Kofi from Ghana, from Francis, and from Ziggy. Everybody really gave out their best, and it was a very good result. And on the second day was in the church. We have in Vienna African Catholic church where all the Africans go to church every Sunday. So this is where I know that it's the only possibility I have to meet many Africans living here in Vienna, because it's not possible to bring people together here because many people are working, many people doesn't have time, things go so fast. And yeah, so I decided to do it in the church hall, because after the church I will have possibility to bring them together and create a scene. And actually the scene was like trying to show some African politicians, especially Nigerian politicians, how they go have their conference and sit down together, discuss about African problems, at the end come out with no result. And the worst part of it is the people you give your trust to, the people that Nigeria, that are having Nigeria in their hands, take all the money and bring them to Europe, put it to their private account. And people are dying, and they see all these problems. They see how things are getting worse every day, trying to increase the price of fuel and trying to make more money. And how much can you get in your life? One day you die and you don't see all these monies anymore. You don't see all this money. You don't know where they went to. You don't know about anything else. You just rust in the ground, you know. So and people you put to worst condition, people you worsen their life, are crying every day, praying every day to God to make things better. And you sit down there, God gave you this possibility and the opportunity to rule Nigeria, and you sit down there and take all the money to Europe, and people are dying, people are suffering, everything is getting worse. No light, nothing, no work, no education, no good water to drink, no food to eat, and you are sitting down there. If you have a conscience, do you have a conscience, for goodness sake? You don't think about judgment. At the end there will be a judgment time, and fire will burn, fire will burn, man. And when fire burn, many nyash have to get red, man. Many nyash has to be red, many nyash have to get red. So you have to think about it and try to make a change. So in this scene we were trying to create up a scene like that, and it was nice. We have very good actors who acted and do their best, and it was a success. And about the airport, me with the Zeb have to act as if we are traveling. That's why we went with our traveling bag, put our camera in the bag, and traveled to Vienna International Airport. And we went in and trying to capture a flight that is going up. It was very challenging, and it was very interesting at the same time, because it was a wonderful experience to go to the airport and see all the flights and all the cars and people are walking around, and yeah, it was fun. It was fun. You have to watch Letter to Africa video coming to you live and direct from the man called Coleman, Rastar Production. Peace, man. Everything you are doing, try to keep upright, man. Try to strap up your hands, man. Try to do the right things at the right time. Don't try to be corrupt with the Babylon system. Don't try to Babylon system read you down. Don't try to let the Babylon system get you corrupted. Just keep your hands up and try to do the right thing, and try to love your neighbor as you love yourself, because love is the greatest things that exist in the world. Try to share love with one another. Try to love your fellow human being. Don't try to cheat, because I remember what my father used to say. He's always saying something like, the cheater must be cheated one day. Peace, man.